Hi guys. I'm cramping. Sorry, give me a minute. I was gonna put makeup on, but Matt came home early. Um, so I decided to forego that so I could hang out with Matt. But I tried to get Rosa hung up, and that was a little bit of a chore because I tried to do it over there, but then it made her look all chunky because of the clothes. Do you guys even see me? Nobody's saying anything. Chad just stopped when I showed up. Okay, here we go. Hi. Hi. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Just watch Rosa. Pretend Rose is talking. Rosa. I have to get on my tiptoes in order to hang, and my calves are still messed up. I've been talking for a while, okay, Elizabeth? Hey, Risa. Hey, Brandy. Hey, Veronica. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Carol. I don't know if there's anybody else I missed. What? Give me one moment, please. Sophie's texting me something that's kind of important, but I'm live. Can't really be texting right now. Oh, I heard, and there she is. Okay, I was like, oh no, Sophie texted me something important, and I can't respond. So I don't know if you guys heard. I have little clippy things, but I have to get on tiptoe, and my back issues were causing cramping in my calves, and it's still causing cramping if I stay on it too long. But I'm glad Shopee is here. Shopee, you get the official first peek. But can I show it quickly? Because I just got it. This is why I'm a few minutes late. Not all of it. This is frustrating. We'll get into it. But I have the landscape, like 5 of them probably. And all of stained glass. Hi, Sherilyn. Hi, Randy. Yes, Sophie, when you sent that message, you're like, I changed my name. I was like, she changed it to Shopee? She really did it? Okay. Which one you want to see first, landscape or stained glass? Well, you guys vote because I have to wait for the delay. Um, I'm so annoyed because poinsettia tree was like the one that I was like, hey, Isabel, welcome. Stained glass is winning so far. I'll talk a little bit more while you guys get your votes in. I told poinsettia tree right away, first one to print, box them, ship them. The rest, I don't care when they arrive, but that one has like a time limit. So go ahead. I will, Sophie. Hold on. It got stuck in Chicago for a few days and then joined the others in Tennessee. So I'm like, great, we're gonna end up getting them all together anyway. Well, one of the ones from Memphis came, not poinsettia tree, that one's still in Memphis. There's another one still in Memphis, and one went to Memphis and decided to go back to Alaska. But I know for sure poinsettia tree is in Memphis. It's the other mix. I don't know what's in Anchorage. But Lady of Stained Glass. I know, Carol. I wanted so bad to have that one today. Speaking of, Carol is the best. She talked to CJ and asked about making this into a mug because he has mugs and stuff. Not Galaxy. I don't have Galaxy. What? I'm confused. But She talked to CJ on his Etsy shop because she went to order mug, but they didn't have this one. And he apparently talked to her for like an hour back and forth and was designing the mug while talking to her. And then she had ordered the stained glass poinsettia, but she knew this one would be more impactful. So he switched. She ordered one for herself, and then he switched the one that she had ordered for the stained glass into that one. So one day I got the card, and I posted that on Instagram. And the following day, the mug came. And the day that I got the card, Carol didn't know that I got one thing but not the other. And she asked if I was like, "Can I show the card?" And she's like, "It's a long story. Can I call you?" So we got on the phone. And then she was like, "CJ, it's so fucking nice." And I was like, "Oh, Carol just swore." I don't know why it threw me because she likes me and I do that all the time. But okay, before we get into Lazy River, mermaid. Okay. Yeah, CJ is awesome. I'm gonna keep delaying this, like make you wait. I'm a tease. Matt will approve of that if he ever comes back in the room, but I think he's putting the box with the other boxes. Yesterday he was working on a God of the Sun image and he's adding gold leaf to it, and he asked me like, should I just do the middle gold leaf or should I do the halo gold leaf too? And there was like little spots in the halo that look like negative space, so I like used my little penny thing on my phone to circle those areas. And I was like, I would do it there because it'll be like the sun. Like, sun is a ball of fire, so it'll be like rays of sun coming through that negative, those little spaces in the halo. And he's like, "Oh, you so smart." And I was like, "Thank you. I feel like I'm an artist, but my hands tell me no." And then I told him that it would be a quarter because he's from my city. So he said, "You so smart." Like, we talk up there. And I typed, "That'll be a quarter." And he's like, "Quarter deducted." So, Shopee, it's logo. Not only is it logo, we're called Lazy River. Because like two people said it wrong, like within a day of each other, and it was hilarious. Okay. I'm just gonna let it drop because I gotta hold the top. Let me see. The lighting's not gonna be as good, but it'll reduce some of the glare. Wow. Wow. Sorry, this is my first look. Like, it legit showed up like 3 minutes before we went live. So I haven't looked at the drill fields. And when I tried to zoom in on the image, it blurred out for me, but everything looks so good. Okay. ABs. 1, 2, 3. I believe just 3. Yes, 3 ABs. So, yellow AB, 444, that's the yellow one. 742 is an orange. 820 is blue. Sophie's in here. She said to show she wants to see. So when I asked them to chart, I'm not going to point out exactly where it is because Sophie's going to bling it more, but Sophie's also going to show what's charted in there. But I asked them to just in the stained glass around her face and down here to do some yellow orange and blue, and that's it, so that there's space to do more if you want to. Okay, turn the light back on. All right. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. The first round didn't feel real to me. I've told Matt that. The first round did not feel real to me, I think, because like when you guys were unboxing it, we hadn't sold anything yet. So it felt like it was just a gift to somebody. But now that we've started selling, it's more real. Okay, so this one has 72 colors. I did not know that. But yeah, 72 colors. Sorry, Randy, big bag of 310. Hey, Shay. She's actually not even that big. She's 55 by 75. And it looks like the 820, from what I can see, is a massive bag of blue, maybe. I see the orange. Okay, I'm not going to show anymore. It is square, Carol. I made both the stained glass and Galaxy Girl square. Poinsettia Christmas tree, I made round. And stained glass and Galaxy Girl are going to be $70. I got them in square so that they could be a little bit smaller, but still have the detail. Lady of the Galaxy, I don't have right now, but that one is supposed to have, I don't remember if I had any ABs put in it. I don't think so. But I had them put clear AB, crystal, and gold metallic. So I'll have to make sure when it gets here that they did that, but there's like a ribbon that goes over that's gold on one side and white on the other. So I had them do that. Poinsettia tree is 55 by 65. That one's going to be $60. That one has white ABs and some gold metallic. Hopefully, I have to check something on that. Butterfly Lady has, I believe it's 3 ABs as well, maybe 4. That one is going to be round. The reason why I did Butterfly Lady and round is because it's the same artist that did Rosa, and Rosa is square. So I wanted to change it up for people who like her vibe and style. So that people who don't like doing squares can still work on one for pieces. And then Poinsettia Tree, I don't know if I said, that one's also round. Just because we're getting it kind of delayed, I want to make sure people who like Carol and Colette Designs, she's not in here, Chrissy, she's the one whose dad, she said I could say. So, hi Dreamer, it's Linda, right? Another FedEx van comes right now. Anyway, Chrissy's dad was an interior designer, and he always used to do the tree in the red and the white. So she wants to have it done and hopefully framed and bring it to her mom's, because it'll be the first Christmas that they're all together without her dad. So she wants to bring it over there so that it'll be like he's part of the family affair get together. Oh, Amazon. Okay. And then the landscape. This landscape is kind of large. They gave me a smaller option, but I didn't want to go too small because I like the colors in here. And I made it round because most landscapes, hi Linda, okay. Most landscapes are square, like the Chuck Pinsons, Abraham Hunter, all those usually are square, I feel like. So I want to do this one in round. just because it is a bigger size. And then the next one I licensed from him is going to probably be squares, which sucks because it has aqua in it, which I know Laura loves, but she said she would buy it anyway. Trying to get the drills out. Drills don't want to come out. My main worry is on the gold metallics. From what I can see, okay, I'm just gonna. From what I can see in the legend on the canvas, it says UV402, which is like an orangey peach color. So I'm hoping that actually ends up being metallic gold like it's supposed to be. Oh, this has a shit ton of colors too. I'm hoping it actually ends up being metallic gold too. But if not, I know for poinsettia I have gold metallics, like a huge bag I got from AliExpress. So if it's not, I will swap out, like I will throw in baggies of my gold so that you can switch it out. But squares, I'm gonna have to figure something out if it's not the right one. But she did show me a picture of the square one, and it was metallic. So here is the landscape. It's so big, and I can only get so far because I'm in a closet. And okay, that's leaving. He was over here. Oh, I don't. Look at my big ass newspaper book I'm reading over here. Nothing. Just after I finished doing this part, I wanted you to be here with me. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay. This one also has 3 ABs. Hi, Berlin. Yeah, Sophie, I don't normally like landscapes, but Linda, we are releasing these on Lazy River website. It's in the description box. 3 ABs, purple, 601, which is like a reddish pink, I think. And where was the other one? 321, which is a red. And I asked them to chart ABs into like some of the flowers. So I'm sure these like orangey red flowers throughout, like these bunches of flowers are going to be those ABs. And then the purple, I asked the cloud for the purple part of the clouds to be AB. This one's round. Can't really see because glare. But there's colors. There's 3 sheets. $75. Thank you. Thanks, Randy. Thanks for trying, Veronica. I feel weird calling you Veronica. Yeah, I see a pretty big bag of 208. I don't want to give too much away because... But yeah, these are all CJ, besides Butterfly Lady. That's the same artist who did Rosa, Heather. CJ uses whatever that program is to do digital art. He doesn't use AI, even though it looks like it could be AI. It's not. But he does do it digitally. Lately, he's been doing gold foils. Thanks, Carol. Thanks, Cooter. I guess people have been asking him for a while to do gold foil, and he was always kind of hesitant to, but I always like to have the artists confirm that they're happy with the final products before we send it to print, because it is their name on the canvas. So I want them to feel like it yeah, I was gonna move that and I didn't have time, I'm sorry. Wait, I can put it over here. Okay. I want them to feel like the render does justice to their piece and that they're happy to have their name on it. So I sent him the renders of poinsettia and told him what we were doing as far as special charting for special drills, because he's like, I don't know anything about it, so I'll trust you on that. But when I said we're gonna do some gold metallic, he was like, I showed him where I hoped that they would put it. I don't know if that's where they put it. But when I showed him the areas that I was thinking of where I would like it. What? Cooter's got a question for you, so get in here. She can ask. She asked. Yeah, it's good and short. Yeah, he left work early and then I yelled at him. Because I'm a mean wife. Anyway. I don't know. I'm so like confused. Anyway, I showed him where I would want it, and he was like, yes, yes. And then the next day he was starting to work with the gold foil. He had some trouble with it at first, was getting frustrated, but he's enjoying it. However, me and CJ chat quite a bit. Like whenever we start talking, we talk for a while. And he had mentioned at one point that like he was doing sculpture work before, which I think if you were in Laura's live, I posted a link. So if you saw the link, he used to do sculpture work, but it takes so long. So he's been dipping his toes in a lot of different parts of art. And he was feeling like traditional art, it can be expensive, and he wants art to be for everyone. Digital is a lot quicker and cheaper to do, so it could be more affordable. And that's why he started doing that. But he did say at one point he was doing cyberpunk, like traditional painted cyberpunk, not AI, not digital, like actually painted. And I have a work in progress on my phone that he sent me. But before he sent it, I said, I'm going to need to see this work in progress. I'm going to need to see this cyberpunk, sir. And he was like, well, he's not ready yet, which he had already told me. So I think I forgot to put a comma. So grammatically, I think he thought I was calling the guy in the cyberpunk picture, sir. So I told Matt about that, and Matt was like, okay, so now I need to see that, but with like a monocle and a top hat. And I told CJ that the next day, and he said, oh my God, steampunk cyberpunk. I'm not sleeping tonight. So I don't know if he slept last night. I'm going to need to get in touch with him. But yeah, I was planning on adding more of this edgier stuff later down the line. And I'm like, we were planning on licensing that kind of stuff. I've never really seen it like done by hand before. But like, I'm hoping to get you out of your job. And if does he want you showing off unfinished work? I'm sure he'll be okay with it. It says 3 packages were delivered. Nope, only 1. Yeah, it's the first time I've seen hand painted. He did say he used like a symmetry feature, like he puts it on his computer after and then he uses a symmetry thing just to make sure that everything aligns, but it was done by hand initially. So yeah, I'm like, the more I can license from you, the more styles you can give me, the better, because There's going to be some glare because when he works on it on his tablet or whatever, he likes to sit under a tree at the park, so you can see a little bit of sunlight and tree shade. But that's something he's been working on. That's like on the back burner. So I told him take his time, but whenever it's ready, if he still wants to work with me, I want it. And then, okay, so not trying to like make people feel guilty or buy anything, but wave one didn't do as well as I thought. I thought Rosa was going to sell out, and it was the least were sold of Rosa. I think we sold like 5, maybe 6. So right now I'm kind of like, I'm really excited about CJ. Everyone seems to be really excited about CJ, but like I'm still kind of like wary because in my head I had an idea of how things were going to happen and it didn't happen that way. So I'm holding off for like the first week of wave 2 to see how that goes before I place the next order. I was planning on doing love in different forms. It's probably going to be quite a bit more than 5 if we're able to pull it off, if wave 2 does well. And I had told CJ, like, unfortunately, there's nothing that I see on your site that I think would work with the theme that I'm doing, but the following wave, like, we'll definitely start adding you back in. I just don't like once artists are giving us licensing rights, I don't like not using them because it feels like I'm neglecting them. So yeah. But he said he's actually working on an abstract piece that's a couple embracing, and he's like, I don't know if it's something you would like. And I said, yeah, please show me. He said it's going to be a little bit longer, a few more days. He's having some trouble with it, so hopefully it's something we can include. Oh, you're just chatting. Okay. Hopefully it's something that we can include in the next round. But yeah, let me look at what we have that I was planning on including in the next round. And what I will have to, one of our artists, we have to do like a down payment fee and then a lower percent than normal. I know it's okay to do things slow, but like I have this idea in my head. And you know, with Valentine's Day coming up, I want it out in January, early January. So I would have to be placing the order like right at the beginning of December. So that's why I'm like, see how that goes. And if it takes off, then I can feel better about placing an order. I already complain about being busy. Yeah, and I think like some people just don't do the 90s niche pop art color blocking, and that's what 75% of it was, so that's okay. This is something really different. I haven't seen anything like it licensed, so I'm seeing more coming down. But Randy, you gotta tell me when you start if you like her. Oh, I forgot to say, landscape, 50 by 100, 3 ABs, and it is $75. So this next run will go from 60 to 75, but they all have special drills and stuff. I just didn't want to do too much with the special drills because I really want to support Randy. So if I do too much, then people can't use them with Randy, and I want Randy to do fun things to them. That sounds Randy. Yeah, that sounds Randy. Hey, Anthony. So yeah. Next run I want out in January. Speaking it into existence. Let's hope we're able to do that. Some we have to pay $150 fee up front for the high quality image to send, and then they get a lower percentage. So one of our artists I have to do that with, and it's Heather. Her partner, Randy, her partner has an Etsy shop, and then they have a joint Etsy shop, and the piece that I want to license from them is from their joint shop. So I gotta make sure that that's something I can do. But what I already have licensed that I'm planning on including in the next run is Aphrodite by Bryn Elizabeth. And then her, I had licensed 3 pieces, but with this theme, there's another piece that I was going to license later that I'd like to license now. So I have to contact her about that as well. And then, Jesus Christ. What? 30. Sorry. If you're going to have more coffee, we want to make me a coffee. No, he's still mad at me. Cooter will be showing this one. I know that for sure. And I got to figure out the cropping. I zoomed in a little bit, but that's not how it's going to end up being. I'll zoom in a little bit closer. I don't want to cut off their tails, but I want you to see. Ooh. That's me and Cooter. Because if I'm a mermaid, she's a mermaid. These are twins. So there's twin love. And then the other ones, I think I have to go to the site. Uno momento. I'm always end up being on my phone. I know I don't have to. I want to. Don't fight me. You have a channel. I want you to sneak peek it. Hey, Elisa, welcome back. Which one, Randy? The mermaids? Oh, wait, I forgot one. Ding. How could I forget it? It was right after. Oh, thank you, Baba. Hades and Persephone, duh. Okay. Now back to Bryn. The last two, the mermaid and the Hades and Persephone, are by Gabrielle Raguzzi. And then Bryn Elizabeth. I hope my phone doesn't autocorrect her name to Bryn Elizabeth when I'm talking to her. I would like to do mother and child. I love the colors in this. Oh, Carol, the first of many. Hi, Jenny. Yes. That's why I wanted to include it too, was Mermaids of Magic. And we'll talk about it after. Let me find this first. because I'm going all over the place. Why does it do this? Etsy, why do you hate me? This one I'm both nervous and excited about. I've already talked to Randy because I don't keep my extra drills anymore, and I need her to like check the DMCs and make sure that the skin tone is going to render correctly. So that's a big hint right now about what I'm going to show you. I was afraid of introducing people of color early because I know I'm going to have to be nitpicky, and I don't want my supplier to start calling me Karen around the factory. Where is it? But it just fits too perfectly with this theme that I have to include it now. Maybe it's on his solo page. Oh, actually, I think I looked for it the other day and they had taken it down, but I have sent it to Randy so I can show you guys and I can message them the image and be like, hey, can I still license this even though it's not in your shop anymore? Let me make sure it's not on his page first before I go back to Instagram. It's on his. Okay. And you can't tell very much from this image, but there's like this background pattern that kind of lays over like her hands and her shoulder. And there's some like white spots in her face, kind of like Galaxy Girl, where you can see the sky, see the stars through her midline of her face. Thanks, you guys. So Randy will hopefully help me with making sure the skin colors on that, because if I'm going to do it, I want it done correctly. And then going to Karen, I haven't gotten the high resolution images from her yet because she's busy with work and I'm not releasing for another couple weeks, so I told her not to rush. But for now, we're just doing one of hers too. And let me find it. Girl and Her Dragon, which will also work for Mermaids of Magic. I wish, Randy. And that's what sucks is we just started, so we can't do anything for Black Friday. Like, we just can't afford to. You're welcome, Bliss. Or Ashley. Why am I being told to shut up? Which one did you want me to show? Sophie? The black couple? Oh, the dragon. But yeah, I wanted to include the black couple. One, because the lovers theme, like, duh. And then 2, February is Black History Month. So that's why I'm like, I need to get these early January so that people have it ready to go. You know. Like, you don't wait until the last minute to buy your canvas. So I want it ahead so that people can already like feel good about what they're working on. Give me a minute, Sophie. I'm enlarging it again so that. So there's that one. We have gift cards. I think Matt set up like Klarna or PayPal or one of those, like buy and for. I don't know. But yeah, I'm hoping for that for early January. Thank you, Randy. And it's so crazy because there's like, I'm trying to plan the rest of the year, 2023, because then I'm like, okay, and then after that, like Mermaids of Magic, not Mermaids of Magic, Mermaid is coming up, and then Summer with the Masters. So I gotta release those pieces, which I added a new artist to the Summer with the Masters that I'm going to be releasing. I figured out that I only like neoclassical. But there's like 4 or 5 that were like maybes, or they're really busy with fairs and markets and stuff right now. So they're like, oh, give me a couple weeks to get through these next events. And I should be reaching out to them right now, but I don't want to because I don't know yet when I'm actually going to do wave 3. And like, I want to be able to give them a timeline. I don't want them to be like, oh yeah, sure, I'll work with you, but God knows when anything will happen. You know what I mean? Yes, I'm looking at pieces. Heather and her partner in their group page, they have some kitty stuff. I don't think they had any dogs. There's a couple of pages that I'm watching that are pets that I really want, but I don't want to ask them to license now when I'm not going to be producing until July, August. Well, June, July, because it starts in August. Karen that has the dragon, she has an image. There's actually 2, because she did it one year and then she did like how her style has changed over the year. So I like the original. Cooter likes the new one. I don't know if I'm going to do both or just one. I have no idea. But it's a witch and she has the black cat. So that's definitely one I'm hoping that I can license from her. And that'll qualify for Claws and Paws, which if you don't finish in August, then there's Festival of Witches and Drills and Chills. So it'll qualify for all 3. But yeah, I really want to reach out to the other ones and be like, hey, I didn't forget you. You still interested? Yeah, I'll probably pull it. Or Matt doesn't like that word. Just vote. Yeah, I'll know after wave 2 drops. I'll have a better timeline idea. The other artist. Okay, so I showed you guys before the Godward ones like this. That was my first Summer with the Masters kit I did. I'm going to release like probably 5 of his pieces. And then no, that doesn't work because it cuts down the image. There's that one.
What? I had to clean the coffee maker. I got the.
What, to make the pot?
Yeah. So it's brewing right now. We haven't used that side of it in such a long time.
I know. I really like this one. She's on a swing. There's an angel down there, but there's also a faint one over there. And it's got very light pastel colors in the back, in the sky in the back. So I'll probably split that between 2 drops and also put some of our artists.
Matt doesn't like a pole.
Yeah. I know Randy doesn't like the old masters. She likes the birdie one.
Judging by her spelling.
I said that you didn't like a pole. You don't like the word. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then I got mermaids and springy vibes, and that in the spring, Randy. I haven't forgotten. I think this one is called Hearing Damage. It was a joke. Jeez. This will definitely be coming out in the spring. So yeah. Yay, Randy! So I'm getting you into the old masters too. Yes. I got people liking mermaids. I got people liking landscapes. I got people liking old masters. Yeah. Randy, look at the neoclassical stuff. If you ever like just feel like looking at art, that's the only category of like old master style that I like. And Matt actually gave me crap because there's a lot of boobs. But I'm like, that was just the thing back then. Like all the women's dresses were sheer. I don't know why, but they couldn't afford fabric. I don't know. But boobies.
Just with Bryn and then
I know.
the ones that you were looking at yesterday, there's just a lot of boobs.
But it was done in a pretty way. And Bryn's the sexy pin-uppy way. Even though I don't know if I'm going to license any of those. We'll see. I'm kind of scared.
I'm not saying you can't do boobs. I was just making a comment.
I'm not saying you can't do boobs either.
Hold you to that.
Yeah, yesterday when he was like, too many boobs, and he started grabbing mine, so.
I didn't say too many. You will never hear those words come out of my mouth.
Oh, yeah? What about that one that we saw?
Too much and too many is 2 totally different things.
What was it, like a 58 triple Z or something?
Something
it was
like that. Oh
crazy.
My God.
Her entire top half was just boob. Boobies. You can tell people it will remind them to get their mammograms. See?
There you go.
I'll save some of the boobies for October.
You're going to save the boobies?
Save the boobies. Free the boobies. I don't have a bra on. I'm not.
You don't?
No. Oh, I do.
Yeah.
I didn't take it off last night because I was like, if I take it off, I'm not putting it back on tomorrow. So I'm just keeping it on.
I'll say, I'm pretty sure I saw a silver strap.
Yeah. I mean, they complain about everything. Didn't you hear? Laura's a devil worshiper. It's like we're having satanic panic in the diamond painting community about 30 years too late.
Are you taking your bra off now?
Yep.
Jesus.
I didn't put on makeup, so. This one doesn't have any underwire, Carol. It's the underwire ones that stab you in the underboob that are a pain. But most of the time, I wear ones with no underwire. I hope that didn't just show my boobs when I went like this. Didn't pop up out of my shirt. I usually wear ones with no underwire or sports bras. Yeah, see, no makeup, no bra.
That is
no socks, no shoes, no underwear.
No bra is like a rule in this house, or it's supposed to be.
I forgot how we had this conversation. Thank you, Sarah. I forgot how we had this conversation, but me and Cooter were talking about how you went like almost 2 decades commando, and she's like, how did that work out the first time that you guys slept together? I'm like, I don't know. That was like 18 years ago. I don't remember. I don't think I paid as much attention, but it was in the shower. So
2 decades.
yeah, longer than that, I know, but that I've known you.
Oh, okay. Let's say I still do.
Who was it? You, Elizabeth? Was it yours? Yeah, see, if I go to the doctor, I just do sports bra. Yeah. He doesn't usually wear jeans either, though. He's usually in shorts. I'm getting really hot. I'm sorry. So, yes, I was a bitch. I yelled at Matt.
Oh, is that what we're talking about now?
Yeah, because the time's not up and I have nothing else to talk about. Randy, OnlyFans. Randy, December 3rd is the tentative date because some of the sneak peekers are going to be out of town all next week. So the following week, hoping by then they have the whole week to record. And then on the Sunday, which is December 3rd, not Sunday, Saturday, December 3rd, probably at 8 p.m. again, we're going to do the full release, but Poinsettia Tree, I'm going to send, that one's, Jenny is going to preview that. And hopefully she's over the flu and can record as soon as she gets it, and that'll be a pop-up. So if you want Poinsettia Tree, I will try to remember to DM you guys one by one. What, Bev? You've been missing for the last hour. No, you asked me yesterday, 2 p.m. Eastern.
Shut up, Bev.
Yeah, shut up, Bev. She's lying. She just got stuck in TikTok or Crystal Talk and was like, I'll just show up for the end just so it looks like I care. Hi, Beaver. So yeah, Poinsettia Tree will be a pop-up. Carol and Kristen, because they have so much attached to it, they're going to be allowed to privately purchase those at the same time as Jenny's is shipping so that they can go ahead and start working on it. But as soon as Jenny shows hers, pop up. If you want me to go ahead and ship it, can do. Absolutely. If you're planning on getting some of the other images and you want to just wait to ship everything together, then go ahead and buy the tree because I don't know what's going to happen this time. And we'll just hold it until after the December 3rd release. And yes, I am doing crystal scoops this Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern on YouTube. We're going to try a different setup with Matt's mic that's I guess directional. So hopefully it won't pick up the bowl on the ground as much as my voice because I'll be speaking to it directly. And I'm going to have his headset instead of my Raycons because their mic sucks, and see if that's better so that I can actually talk. Also, Crystal Scoops on December 3rd. I'm pretty much planning as long as Bev is available or someone is willing to take her place as host, and can be as fun as she is. I'm planning on doing that to pregame every release or every wave. I'm calling them waves because it's on theme and on brand, okay? Nobody can replace you, Bev. Nobody. And we have outstanding orders for the Crystal Scoops. Mama Cakes ordered 25 scoops. Hold on. so they don't send scoops if I already ordered them. Debbie, are you the one that ordered a few days ago? Because I know there was 2 that ordered during the last scoops, and they said they wanted to wait until the next one when we have more of the ding dings in stock. So they'll be the first 2 that we do. Hold on. I just say so they don't send scoops if I already ordered them. Hold on. I ordered some scoops from you about 2 weeks ago and you haven't sent them yet. When? We've sent out everything. I wish Matt hadn't left the room. Give me a sec. Actually, Bev, can you check? Because you have access, right? If you ordered them during the live, we've already shipped it. If you ordered just scoops, then they're in an envelope. If you ordered scoops and a kit, they are tucked into the box of your kit, so they wouldn't be banging around in the box. So if you open the flap under where the image is, your scoop should be in a blue with rainbow coral bag inside. And also, I went back and watched. I sounded terrible. You really could not understand anything I was saying. But I did see people say that Bev should have a tip jar. So when we do it on Saturday, I ordered just scoops after your live. Then it's pulled for us to scoop on this Saturdays.
Yep.
Yeah, November 8th. Okay. Yeah, so they'll be held until we do the scoops this Saturday. We have 2 people who had ordered at the end of the last one that will be pulled first, and then yours will be the 3rd one.
Yeah.
So if you can't make it, watch the replay and you can see what you get in it. And also, if you're going to get scoops today, but you're planning on getting a kit and you want me to just hold on to it so that you can save on that shipping, because I can just stick it in the box with your canvases in the next couple weeks, DM me. Instagram is down below, and we'll do that too. But yes, Bev will have a tip jar. Her Ko-Fi will be in the description box. And also she will be getting, how did I word it yesterday? I don't know.
Appreciation, I think you said.
Commission scoops. I don't know, something. I got you, honey. Also, you took the box, the bananas.
Oh, I get you a banana.
No, it's a scoops. You be scoops host, and you get tips, but we also give you scoops with your order.
Yeah, she's getting paid in scoops.
And if you, Matt's changed the listings. I don't know how many Debbie ordered, but if you do 8 scoops with 2 free scoops, it's guaranteed that you get a ding ding. So I have some ding dings that are not in the rice. If it doesn't get pulled up in any of the 10 scoops, then I'll just throw one in. If you don't want the ding ding, we got squishy banana for your hands. Are you gonna sing the "If you like it, then you need to put a ding ding in it"? Or, I don't know. It doesn't work. A ding in it. I don't know. A dong in it.
8 plus 2.
8 plus 2. Okay. So Debbie, you ordered 8 plus 2, so you could either get a 3D ding ding or a banana if you don't want to be quite as overt. It's a 3D printed
phallus.
Oh, this one's hairy. Okay, I hide it now. I can send her a banana. Do you want banana so you can smack it? What am I missing? Ooh. But it's so little, you're just gonna flick it. You're gonna be like, bing, bing, shoot it across the room. Like, you remember in high school how you used to play the football thing? That's what Beth's gonna be doing with her ding ding. Cat's gonna go chase it.
Cat's gonna swallow it.
Pussy's gonna run after the ding ding. She wants a ding ding. Matt, stop putting your pubes on the ding dings. His pubes are not like neon yellow. Hi, Madison.
Daddy wants one.
Yeah, she wants one. I said that. She wants a ding ding. And I forgot, I think it was Laura. Laura was explaining the whole story with the ding dings and the scoops, but she did not explain the ding ding. So you watched it with me.
Yeah.
She explained how we were watching crystal scoops.
Okay.
She explained about the crystals, how we're doing crystal drills, but it was like the ding dings came out of no idea and came out of nowhere and it was my idea. But no, they have crystal ones that people would ask for a ding ding party and they would just get ding dings of all different kinds of crystals. So that's why I was like 3D ding ding so we can keep this going. But Laura's just like, hey, they stuck a penis in here. Cool.
That's what she said.
Oh God, wouldn't they be more likely Steph's, Randy? My pubes, because it's a ding ding. I don't know if Elizabeth is here. Hey, Morgana. But we also had ordered 3D printed vagina magnets. They haven't shipped, so they'll be in a future scoop too. But I told Elizabeth when they get here, I'm sending her a ding ding and a vagina magnet so that on her live on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern, she can give Edward a not private tutoring session on where everything is down there. Yeah, Lisa, I thought about throwing them in, but they're so big. That's what she said.
Thank you.
They would take up a lot of space, and I feel like it'll be less likely to get a ding ding or drills because those things take so much room. So it was just like a this or that. Carol, I can make one of the, well, he needs the girl part one. Yes. But if anyone wants their boy part one, we do have small magnets. So if you don't have magnets and you would like it to be a cover minder, say the word.
Is completely untrue, Beth.
No, yeah, no.
The 3D printed ones are much bigger.
Shut up. What were we talking about yesterday with Aiden?
I don't know.
He made a that's what she said joke.
Yeah. You said something about something being so hard.
Yeah. I said something about something being so hard. And Matt was like, that's what she said. And I was like, I do not like this age.
No, Aiden said that, not Matt.
No, Aiden said, that's what she said.
He just popped his head in the door.
In our bedroom.
Out of nowhere. I was like, that's what she said.
And I'm like, I don't like this age. I don't know if y'all saw my story the other day on Instagram. I don't even remember the story.
I was pretending to dance.
Oh, yes. Matt was pretending to dance. And he got to this, like, thrust motion. And Aiden goes, POV, you making me. So Matt takes Aiden and drags him into the bedroom. And he's like, you need to know what your child just said. And I was like, horrified. And I'm like, do you even know what that means? Yep, there's the jugs. Do you even know what that means? And Matt's like, yeah, what does point of view mean or POV mean? And I'm like, not that part, the making part. Like, do you know how that works?
He's 15. He knows.
I mean, we've had the talk, but he used to act so disgusted
by people kissing.
By just people kissing, and now he's making all these jokes. And
look at who his mother is.
He was like, I have an idea about what it refers to, and I was like, what? And I was like, I swear to God, if he says something about my vagina right now, I'm gonna lose my mind. Like, I'm so embarrassed and horrified having this conversation with my 15-year-old. It's supposed to be the other way around. We're supposed to be embarrassing him. And he's like,
exactly,
adult fun time. So then he made the that's what she said joke yesterday, and I'm like, I don't like this age. Like,
he's growing up so fast, and I'm so proud of him.
I don't want to think about him having erections.
Then don't.
When you make a that's what she said joke about it being hard, your mind goes there. You can't help it.
Mine didn't.
Oh. Speaking of, I never got to show you either.
You're going to show me an erection?
The other day, I had a question for Mr. CJ.
Oh.
And I said, I got a question.
Read Bev's comment.
Ew, no, I hate it. I know, that's what I was saying. Like, I don't want to hear about him stroking it and all that stuff. Like, I don't. I was like, I just want to remember it as a little tiny one when I used to change his diaper, and that's it. I don't want to think about it growing at all.
Well, if he's got my genes, it didn't grow.
Shut up. Oh, he included the one that I helped him with. What? Oh, gross. Oh, gross. One day the dog's gonna be. That's the one that he had me help. So all the little gold foil in all those places. That's me. Anyway. I was like, I have a question. Actually, it looks like it could be something else too. I have a question about your art, and it was about the piece we were talking about in Laura's chat, that it looks like a lady is going into the forest, but the path looks like a person lighting her way. It's like her guardian lighting her way. But I didn't know if I was reading too much into that. So I asked him, and he was like, yes, that's like the god of the forest. She's following the god of the forest into the forest. But before he explained, when I said I have a question about one of his pieces, yeah, Sophie, you're in for it. Enjoy the little stage. He was like, is this about the golden penis? I'm crying laughing because I couldn't figure out why so many people loved this piece until someone pointed out the golden penis, and now I can't not see it. And I was like, excuse me, sir, you're gonna have to show me. This part. But also up here looks like it could be the man in the little boat, doesn't it? But he showed it to me, and I was like, you know what? I did not, like, I looked at this image, and I was like, wow, that's pretty. I did not see the dong at all. And I was like, if you knew me on TikTok, you would be shocked that I did not see that.
Not TikTok.
Oh, YouTube, whatever. See, Bev, you got me all confused. I just used baked pies. American pie isn't a real thing, Bev. It was hard to get in the bathroom. Was that choice of wording deliberate, Miss Carol? Sorry, I'm not drinking out of the mug you sent. I kept it on my desk to show everybody, so I haven't washed it. Yeah, I think the top part looks more like the female stuff, but I guess somebody said it was a golden dong. Just saw that.
I didn't say that.
I know. She said, "Well, I just saw that." What did she see?
Probably
The dong?
stuff in the painting.
No.
Now Bev needs dong.
Oh God. Go take a bath, Bev. But not at your house.
I still take long showers.
Oh my God. Because what are you doing in there?
Not that. It's not comfortable in the shower.
I'm talking about the TikTok.
Oh yeah.
Aquaman! Make a little pool!
That was funny.
Oh, okay. It was the hard to get in the bathroom. Thankfully, Aiden doesn't take showers that long. Oh my God, did you get it, Bev?
It surprised me more if she didn't.
I know. Yeah, we were watching TikTok the other night, and
I can make one for Bev out of wood and just not sand it so it's all rough.
Oh no. Butthole splinters? No, gross. Matt was saying, because I told him, like, we have already 3 orders for the crystal scoops. I don't know how many people are going to be there this Saturday, but I ordered 50, and I'm like,
We got more than 3.
I have, huh?
We have more than 3 outstanding.
Do we? Did Ruby? Because I gave her the, like, I don't know. Anyway, I know Ruby said she's going to be there because she wants to get a ding ding. Mike said he was going to order more too because he wanted a ding ding and didn't get one. 5. Sweet. So I'm like, if this goes as crazy as it did the first time, I'm just gonna go ahead and order 100. Matt was like, at this rate, we might as well just get a 3D printer. And I'm like, our house is gonna be a warehouse. Like, we've got the garage is the shop. The closet is the diamond painting storage for now.
We're already running out of room in there.
Well, you can stack one on top of the other. And then a 3D printer running out of God knows where. Just printing ding dings all day. Gotta explain that to Aiden. Oh yeah, that too. When I was doing stuff with the bags and stuff, and you just were like, ding dings everywhere. And Aiden like opened the door and he's like, did I just hear ding ding everywhere? What did you say?
No, I didn't say ding ding. I said dick.
Oh yeah, dicks everywhere. And Aiden opened the door and he's like, did I hear what I just think I heard? So I started laughing. So yes, Anthony, they're there all the time. Like, the link is always there. So if you want to order for the next time we do scoops, that way you come up faster.
Not every guy wants to come faster.
Not every girl wants to make it last all night. That's not a problem Anthony has to worry about, though. So yeah, we might be printing ding dings all the time. Aiden came in the room. Matt showed him the bag of ding dings. So we had to explain that to Aiden. So I was like, yeah, Aiden, you have a cool mom. And then I was like, you better not go to school and tell anybody that I'm selling ding dings. And he's like, I'm going to tell everybody. I was like, no, I will go to prison.
They're on the way for Nestor.
What's on the way? The Vagine? No, it's not.
I thought you ordered them.
I did, but they haven't sent me a.
Well, they're
still printing.
Quote on the way.
They're printing. I got a whole bunch of blue ones. You could choose the colors. And I got more blue than any other color. And you want to guess why? Yep. There's also silk pink. I think peach or something. I don't know. Yep, blue apple. Bev texted me. Oh, she's gonna show me the butthole. That's for Jade.
That is Jade.
I know. Jade needs it. Also, Anthony needs the rubber ducky beside it. Can I show this, Bev? Anthony needs the crystal ducky.
Yeah.
You said yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I always forget which side's which on here. Look at Anthony! Get the ducky! And there's Laura's big black heart she keeps talking about. Bev, did you read the last little poem thing I showed you? He does. Anthony, I don't know if it's where he lives. I know they do it in Chicago, but I don't know if when he was talking about it in Shay's Live, he like blinged up a rubber ducky. They had like a contest for who had the best dressed duck, and he won. So we were saying that he should sell blinged out rubber duckies. Ooh, I have a question also. I don't know if Meanie Maid saw that live or if it was just happenstance, but every time he orders from her, there's a rubber ducky in there. And one of them was a vampire. It was Count Duckula. It was so cute. I know there was one I sent you after you said you were done reading. Okay. So how we're calling like each thing of new releases waves. Like we're sending starfish cover minders, keeping everything like underwater. I don't like using sneak peek. Preview, I mean, we could go with preview if we had to, but if anyone is creative and can come up with a name for the people who unbox prior to release, what we should call that is also underwater themed.
On brand.
Yeah. Clam shucking. To get the treasure inside. Sunken treasure. Right, Shopee, Count Duckula. A school of previewers. I don't want to do Ripple because isn't one. I'm pretty sure one of Elizabeth's canvases, which I have, by the way, is called Ripple Effect. Manateers. I just ripped a nail off. Haven't unboxed this yet. Hold on. What's groundswell? That's weird. Spurt. Oh my god. No. Ocean viewers. Yeah, I thought treasure related too. Maybe Treasure Uncovered? Treasure Unboxed? I don't know. Shopee. Tidal Waves. I don't know.
Mm,
Matt looks so bored.
I'm good.
I think that has like I don't know what the word is.
Stripped.
Yeah,
Yeah, it has.
that's why I won't stay in. Don't mind me. Treasure Hunters. Pirates Booty.
Yeah, it's definitely stripped out.
How about Starfish Voyeurs? Peeking in the window of the internet, looking at your starfish. Your current treasure teaser. Ooh. Treasure Hunter and Treasure Teasers are my two favorites so far. Treasured Starfishes and or duck. My duckies. That's not our thing. That's Anthony's thing. God dang. Why can't I get this open? Elizabeth, is Edward around? Oh. Candy. Starfish teasers. I don't know. Starfish teasers and treasure teasers is going to be hard. That's what she said.
Stop stealing Aiden's line.
My God. Okay. All right, you guys. As far as I know, there's only 3 of these left on Enabler's Outpost website. Ooh, nope. That's upside down ship. To ship into waves during a stormy night. Edward's being a punk ass and giving her trouble about those 3. So y'all go buy out those last 3 so that Edward can. I lost my nail somewhere in this box. Is the dog food your dinner? There it is. No, this is from before they started doing the full crystals. I believe there's crystals in here. Elizabeth can tell you better. And Anthony, I don't know if you heard, but I saw that you were bummed and I don't know if you're still here, but I saw you were bummed you missed the buy 2 get 1 free pens. They're doing it again for Black Friday. And then she sent me lots of chit. I thought you said only 2. Oh, I bought honeysuckle. Just ABs. Okay. Well, get some scoops from me, and then you can add it in. Honeysuckle, pineapple, because duh. And then coconut, which I think is cooter. Hoonie and cooter. And then there's no. Also, Berta, that thing we talked about a couple nights ago, I'm sure after this we'll be already sending out the sneak peeks to Shopee and Ashley, the 2 that we have. So I will go ahead and package up the other thingy. Yeah, you eat me. Yeah, cooter. And also I'm gonna see if I can make it fit.
That's what she said.
I knew that was coming. I know you messed up when I was doing the D stash and you wanted We Are the World, but you said Worlds Away. I still have We Are the World, so I'll throw that in. Because I think I was only asking for like $10 on it anyway. Whatever. I'll just throw it in. Okay, Berta. And she does know. So you don't have to keep a secret from her. What did I miss? Did Carol buy one? Yay! I had always been like kind of contemplating buying it anyway because I'm from Massachusetts. My whole life I've always lived close to the ocean. Like lived in Massachusetts, lived in Florida, lived in Virginia, lived in Georgia, everywhere close to water. So, and my hometown is like the #1 fishing port in the world, even now, even though the city is poor. Ooh, Madison, where in New Hampshire? I think we went, was it like Gunstock or something to go skiing when I was young? Oh, okay. Carol saying she loves shit.
Chit.
Chit. Chit, chit. Speaking of, Elizabeth, you're supposed to call your lives chit chats, remember? I haven't smelled that scent yet. I need someone to do lemon.
Oh my god.
What?
You and lemon.
I know. I like Laura when she was doing Rewax. She was asking what scents I liked. I was like, "Oh, I want lemon so bad. I love lemon."
Lemongrass though.
No, not lemon glass. Grass. Lemon glass. I can't talk. Yeah, see, Randy? I forgot. Was it in your live that I first mentioned it? We said something about chit, or we're gonna chit chat, and I was like, Elizabeth, you need to call your lives that. Maybe it was Shay. Somebody was like, what are we talking about? Ooh, I love lemon. Lemon, lemon. Ah, no. No, no, no. Can't do lemon grip. Nope. Straight lemon. Lemongrass doesn't smell like lemon or grass.
Like
It's just gross. Pineapple peekaboos. That's what they want us to call the sneak peeks.
It's actually cute.
It is, actually. I'm telling everybody, like, no stipulation, say whatever you want. But now I'm like, okay, first, don't bring up Diamond Art Club because they won't like that. Also, can you say Dennis approved this canvas? I don't know about eating it. I don't like the smell.
It was also knockoff Clorox wipes that we
That's
had.
true. But the lemon Clorox wipes it wasn't knockoff. It was like supposed to be higher quality, not knockoff. It was definitely the same brand. That's true, Elizabeth, but I don't even want like I know Black Friday, Diamond Art Club, like not even that because there's some history there. I don't want the previewers to get caught up in the middle of stupid crap. So just don't mention them when you're promoting me. And then Dennis approved, and now it's like, okay, but you have to call them pineapple peekaboos, which actually sounds like a Girl Scout cookie. Yes, Madison. Any lemon cleaner. And it, like, when I was pregnant, I didn't have that many food cravings. I had scent cravings. And I was on bed rest from the time I was 27 weeks pregnant because I was going into preterm labor. So I could just, like, get up to go to the bathroom, get up to grab a snack. And every time I would go into the kitchen to get a drink, anything, anytime I would go by that kitchen, I would wipe down the counter just so I could snort the wipes.
There was more than once.
Smelled so good.
There was more than once I would walk into the kitchen and she'd be standing over top of the sink with a Clorox wipe, like, pressed into her face.
I hadn't wiped yet, though.
Like, if she... I'm surprised she didn't try to make nose plugs out of it.
Oh, bad. Gross. Ooh, they do? I didn't even know Scentsy had cleaner stuff. It's so, like, expensive, Scentsy, and I'm afraid I'm not going to like the scent, so I'm like, I'm not even going. I could be getting high off of other stuff once a week. I know, Cooter, we talked about this. We're going to buy the big packs and split it.
I'm going to call bullshit that Bev has any kind of cleaning product.
No, she's talking about me getting high off of Clorox.
No. Read the last comment.
I have it, Risa. Oh, that's probably Ruby pushed it on her. Ruby's like, here's a freebie, clean your house. What's said on Patreon stays on Patreon. Like River Friends Peekaboo. I don't know, I like pineapple peekaboo. Or starfish peekaboo. Like you're mooning somebody. I don't know. Y'all do whatever. I don't care.
Bev said she doesn't care.
Oh, okay. There it is. Matt can see the comments faster than I can on StreamYard. Food cravings.
Just not cookies.
Did you throw that? The blade out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just not cookies and cream.
I was gonna say that. Taco Bell was one, which I never cared for Taco Bell before I got pregnant, and then since then I love Taco Bell. And then that chicken tortellini Alfredo, which is why I was asking for Olive Garden earlier because they have it right now and I want it. Poo Poo Peaks. Jesus Christ. And then Peekaboobs. Only for the ones that have boobs.
We've been over this. That's the reason we picked that pen for the raffle. Men have breast tissue too.
I know, but not all the paintings show.
What?
I'm talking about the paintings.
Oh, you're talking about paintings.
Yeah. Yay, Sophie, I'm glad she loves it. Has she started it, do you know? Or she just opened it? Yes, everyone has boobs. Okay, yay, I'll give it to Edward. What? Oh, okay.
Thank you, Vernester.
But I was talking about what they were sneak peeking.
No.
Like a landscape doesn't have boobs.
I was talking about that comment.
You don't like Olive Garden.
I don't like their pasta, but that soup is freaking amazing.
I never ever suggest Olive Garden because the last time we went, you made the biggest stink about hating Olive Garden, which normally I could, but right now they have that chicken Alfredo tortellini with Asiago cheese inside the pasta, and I want it. She had them, Bev. Cooter. You're about to take my place as the wife. I'm just saying.
She makes banana pudding too.
I made pecan pie. Don't say you make pecan pie too.
You do make some good ass pecan pie.
I like soup, but I feel ya. I only like soup in the winter. When we lived in Massachusetts, it wasn't so bad, but like my mom coming from the islands of Portugal, it's quite poor there. Not a whole lot of stores. You kind of have to grow your own veggies and everything. So they had soup all the time. She hates it. See? She's gonna text me like, I love making pecan pie. I make the best pecan pie with bourbon in it.
I'm not a big fan of bourbon pecan pie.
Really?
Yeah.
I think she's just saying that. So Matt doesn't leave me.
Pecan pie is the best pie. Well, second best pie.
Okay. What? I like all kinds of nuts in my mouth. Elizabeth makes chocolate chip pecan pie. Matt's had the chocolate chip one at his mom's.
You've made it.
I think no. I wanted to, but I haven't.
Oh, I thought you made it.
No, I made it once when I went down to Florida, but it was when you weren't with us, and it stayed with my stepdad because he didn't even know about pecan pie until I made it one year to bring to my cousin Melendez for Christmas, and
now
no one ate it because Portuguese people don't do that's not a thing. So no one touched it, and we brought it home, and he tried it, and now every time I go down, I have to make pecan pie.
Like Kay and her cake pops.
Pecan pie is what my sons want for their birthdays instead of cake. When I made it for Thanksgiving last year, the year before.
It wasn't last year. I was up in.
Okay, the year before then. Yeah, the year before then, you ate straight out of the pie dish. And then last year, you cut the middle.
I didn't cut it. That was just me. I purposefully dug out of the middle.
Yeah. Cheesecake is good, but it's not a pie. It's a cake.
But yeah, last year my mom made me my own pecan pie for Thanksgiving. She made 2.
Okay, hers better than mine.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying.
But everything your mom makes, German chocolate cake that you love, Italian wedding cake that you love,
Italian cream cake,
whatever.
It's Italian wedding soup.
That's it.
Italian cream
cake.
The
cream cake, yes, that you love. Everything with coconut that I hate. I like the smell of coconut. I don't like the texture of eating coconut flakies. I love Steph more than Matt's mom. His mom doesn't love me very much anyway.
No, sorry, Randy. I have to disagree. Leave the Cool Whip off, and yes.
Homemade whipped cream.
Yeah.
Matt doesn't do...
I don't do Cool Whip.
Any kind of whipped cream that's prepackaged. Whenever I see key lime pie, all I think about is Dexter and the perfect key lime pie. I won't eat key lime pie.
How do you say that, Randy? Whip. Cool Whip.
You gonna say it like Adam Sandler over here?
I'm just reading. Cool Whip is disgusting. Don't even get me started.
Everyone's going crazy
on
with pies.
Ready Whip.
You can't say, well, they don't make it anymore, so I guess you can. There was a while, I can't remember if it was Cool Whip. Yeah, Ready Whip is the one in the can, right?
Yeah.
Like Stewie. It's going to be a little runny when you take it out, Elizabeth. That's why you put it in the fridge. And then it solidifies a little bit more and gels up. But yeah, most recipes are like just straight white sugar, but I do 3/4 cup white sugar and 1/4 of light brown sugar. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't know. Oh, Cool Whip for a while there had like cream cheese flavor.
Yeah. You love that stuff.
So did you.
I did?
Yeah, because they had like raspberry one, and I used to make French toast.
Oh, yeah.
Stuffed French toast with it. You actually liked that one. That's the only one you liked.
Well, yeah, I mean, raspberry. It's the best berry in the world. What?
What about dingleberries?
Yeah, so
Aiden's coming home.
it's already unlocked.
Okay. Still gonna be about 15 minutes, but I'll tell you what, my mom makes chocolate chip cheesecake bars. She used to make it like either my mom or my aunt every holiday they would make it. And that was my favorite dessert to have. Agreed, Hooter.
Nope.
Yes, waffles with pecans and fried chicken. Dingleberries. So I tried making them. The first time I tried making them was in Virginia, and apparently, like baking also depends on where you live in the climate. I don't know. Who brought up dessert? I don't know. The cream cheese part in the middle was the same way. It didn't like cook and harden. It was runny. But we had it like hot out of the oven and it was so good. So Matt always makes me make it like half baked. We put it in the fridge and then when we go to eat it, we stick it in the microwave so it gets all runny and soft. It's so good. Strawberry shortcake. I'll take some, please. Ew. But since we're talking about desserts, maybe that's why, because you said cookies and cream. I don't know. But when I was pregnant, the first time I got morning sickness was eating Oreos and milk. And you know, milk is not fun.
I'm gonna go put the dogs outside.
So a few months later, it was when I was already on bed rest, so I couldn't leave the house and go to the store and get it myself. I asked Matt to get me a chocolate cake. Chocolate. All chocolate. Fudge, frosting, chocolate cake, chocolate. Tell me this man does not come home with a cookies and cream cake with like whipped frosting with crushed Oreos and stuff in it. Like legit tears. I cried because I'm like so grossed out by Oreos and milk. I couldn't even eat the cake. I think. Ooh, banana pudding. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm very confused. This is what happens every time I go live. My brain is like, ooh. Hey, Bubba. Remember when I was pregnant and you had your teeth pulled?
Yeah, we've talked about that on lives.
Have we?
Yeah.
You're my pudding. You're my pudding. You said like that too, because you had all that cotton in your.
Yeah.
Tink, I miss you. You used to be everywhere. How are you doing? I know you had your back issues. Oh my God. Fan is right here. Don't mind. See, my face is not perfect, okay? Cooter. Oh, Sophie, I'm sorry. I got so mad too once because I went to that bakery that I was at during your live on your birthday, and I got a bagel, and then I was gonna get like a cream cheese Danish, and they're like, "Do you want strawberry?" And I was like, "You have like a strawberry cream cheese?" Because I love strawberry cream cheese Danishes. And they were like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Yeah, I want that." Mind you, okay, bagel is Asiago cheese. They gave me strawberry cream cheese to put on my bagel. Asiago and strawberry do not belong together. Sometimes I don't heat the bagel if I'm lazy. But like I'll legit break off pieces of the bagel and scoop cream cheese out of the tub.
Bites like 3/4 cream cheese, 1/4 bagel.
Well, she said, who doesn't heat a bagel and you have to have more cream cheese than bagel? Yes. Oh, are they doing steroid shots or are they actually like operating? Because I had operation, they had to cut the disc, but they put me completely under for that. Went to the new neurologist. He said he was going to get me Amavig. He asked what pharmacy I used. I told him CVS. And he was like, "Oh, why CVS? They don't do anything." Then again, the one in Rincon does suck. He's like, "They don't do anything. They don't want to help." Basically, like small independent pharmacies, they can do prior authorizations. But and it's like look at the file of what they've taken before and fill out that paperwork. Corporate, it's not gonna let us do that. So the doctor has to do it. So he's like,
say bye to Sophie.
"Bye, Sophie. Love you. Drive safely." Oh, I hear you, Tink. It was a whole year. My body's still not right. I mean, I'm better, but I gotta work up to being able to do what I was doing before. So it's like I'm gonna send it to like this mail order pharmacy. I still haven't seen it. He ordered another brain MRI. So we'll see. Yes, none of that stuff works for those kinds of headaches. The only thing that works is Toradol, and at least here the doctors will not prescribe it. The one time I was able to get it to have at home was an ER doctor who gave me a shot of Toradol, and I was like, this is the only thing that works, so I have to keep coming back here every time I have one of these migraines, and if ibuprofen doesn't work, like nothing else does. So he actually prescribed some Toradol that lasted me like a year. So it's not like I'm taking it all the time, but they won't write it because it can cause a lot of organ damage. Okay. Randy, did you ever try ibuprofen, like 800 milligrams of ibuprofen? I gotta do like a Shopee warning. My opinions are not that of the American Academy of Pharmacists or whatever the hell you call them. I'm just a pharmacy technician. Xanax doesn't work either, Bev. Like, it's definitely a migraine, but it's a different kind of migraine. So it's connected to like your neck and your shoulders. Um, the neurologist I saw did say I sound like a good candidate for Botox, but the insurance won't pay for it, and we're paying $300 a month for Aiden's medicine because I didn't approve it. So, well, Excedrin migraine has naproxen. I used to take naproxen, that used to help, but then eventually I had to switch. Oh my god, Bev. Bev was saying she wanted to be heroin chic. I'm like, that's not even a thing anymore. Nobody is heroin chic anymore. You don't know if you don't try, right? We do. Oh my gosh. We do need Bev to do that. Like, there's a true crime channel that I listen to called Casual Criminalist, and as they're doing the stories, they're always like adding rules to the book for criminals of stupid shit that criminals do that you shouldn't do. Bev just needs to tell us to do the stupid shit. Elisa, how was it though? Besides being dead tired now, like, did it feel good working out, or did it was it like instant pain increase? Bad beaver hour. Yay, good. I hope that helps you, Elisa. Yeah. When I start feeling like my neck tighten, I know that's when it's coming, and I take the 800 milligrams. Bye, Randy. I love you. Can't wait to see what you do with Rosa. Did you guys see Anthony too? I was giving him hell because he went to Tmont and got a whole bunch of like special drills, ABs, sparklers, metallics, and he's like alternate. He's doing checkerboard, but he's alternating like regular drills and AB. There he is. Anthony's here. And I'm like, dude, we released these to be like easy color blocking stuff. And he's like, make it confetti. I thought he was working on it to like break up the confetti from Senorita that he's working on from Jade. No, he just makes that one confetti too. You can get 800 milligrams like prescribed to you 3 times a day, but like don't continuously take it. That's bad. 5 neons. Okay, wasn't sure if it was neon or EVs. Yeah, who needs a job? He can do what he wants, and I'm excited to see what he does with it. But I just thought it was funny because I was like, "Oh, these are going to be easy and quick," and he's like, "Make it difficult." So I can't wait to see what he does. But I thought it was like a join the army if you have migraines. They also used to get hangovers and like set each other up with IV drip bags after drinking so that they could avoid the hangover. Okay, but like what branch gives you like oxycodone? Shopee left. She might have input about that. Nah. You'd be surprised, Bev. IV training. When I started working in pharmacy, like I think 80% is what it was. Like 80% of the oxycodone being distributed in the United States was out of Florida. So we were always out of stock. People were traveling with prescriptions from Tennessee trying to fill their oxycodone in Florida because their doctors were pill mills. And then I worked for an independent pharmacy for a little while, and the owners took advantage of people. So if they had insurance, they would say that we don't have it in stock. But if they were cash paying, we do have it in stock. And it was like $5 or $10 a pill, whatever they felt like charging. So people were paying like over $1,000 out of pocket to get their prescription filled because they were going to sell it on the street for more. And I'm like, okay, this is a good way for us to get murdered. So can you not? And then I left. What crystal gives you brains? Or does she have to see the doctor or the Wizard of Oz? Bev's our Canadian scarecrow. I don't know. There was a lot of pill mills in Florida too. Like, you'd make an appointment for a doctor's visit. They would fill up the waiting room. The doctor would come out, ask what hurt, write a script. And they would just pay like $50 for their visit. And he would just go down the line, ask them what hurt, write the script, write the script, write the script. At one point, because we lived in an area called Spring Hill, which is close to Tampa. But even closer to Tampa is Newport Richie. And I covered at that store before, and they used to call it Newport Roxy because it was all day. People were coming for their oxycodone scripts, and they'd sit outside in the parking lot all together. One of our pharmacists was good about it. Like, she just knew which doctors to avoid and which ones not to avoid, and she would say, like, we don't fill for this doctor. But it's, hi, Dennis. It's up to the pharmacist's discretion. So they can say, I don't want to fill this if they feel like it's a bad script, so they don't lose their license. The other pharmacist that we had would go and sneak a peek at the person, and if they looked a certain type of way, she would tell us to say it wasn't in stock, even though we just got an order. Hi, Monkey. Want to come say hi? We were talking about you earlier.
You on stream?
Yeah.
Yo.
Come on. Just for a second.
Yo.
Okay, now he's gone. So she had us tell one guy that we were out of stock, and then a few minutes later, some other guy came in. We filled it for the other guy. But guess what? They were friends. And the first guy came back inside. It was like, how did you not have it in stock for me, but you have it for this guy that came in 5 minutes after me? Like, we're going to get killed because this pharmacist is being... She's having us lie for her. Yep. And Matt wasn't even on the strong stuff. I think Darvocet, which they don't make anymore, because that was actually really bad for your heart. But Darvocet wasn't like the same class as Percocet and oxycodone and morphine and all that stuff, but he would still count all the stuff, make sure. And because of Florida being that way, the DEA started cracking down harder. So now we've got all of these doctors. Okay, if I get in. Agreed, Carol. Agreed. Because you could look like a certain way because you're in pain all the time. That's why now we have this culture where doctors don't want to write anything because they're afraid of the DEA coming after them, even though they're doing it appropriately. I'm pretty sure I got Demerol when I was pregnant. Woo! That was a good time. Because I was working, I left work because I was having pain. Matt took me to the hospital. The nurse is like, I'm not sure if they're gonna have us like send this test, but there's a test that they can do to check your hormone levels, and it'll say if you're gonna go into labor within the next 24 hours. Like it detects the hormones for that. She's like, I don't know if he's gonna have us send it to the lab, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it while we wait for him. He decided not to send it to the lab. They released me. The following night, Matt woke up in the middle of the night with my head shoved into the pillow, rocking back and forth, sobbing. I had kidney stones and I was going into labor. And they were giving me IV medicine, but it would wear off like hours before I was allowed to take it again. So I would be in excruciating pain. So then they started giving me the shots in the booty. I think they do, Elizabeth, but like hospital, not. And it's really rare to see it prescribed as a tablet in retail pharmacy anyway. But I was pregnant, so I would like knock out. But as I was going out, I would dream of my hometown, but all the cars were strawberries, and a big hand would come out of the sky and pick up the strawberry cart and dunk it into somebody's pool, which was filled with chocolate. And then all the houses were made out of cake, chocolate cake with chocolate frosting, and all the shutters and the doors and stuff were all like chocolate ganache. Oh man, best dreams ever. I wish it was real. They do. Toradol hurts too because it's very viscous, but it's the only thing that helps my headache. So Matt did some bad things. He has a scar on his scalp because of crap like that. He never did meth though. But Bev, if you decide you want to get back into meth, apparently it's a big thing around here. I don't want to give too much info away, but they somehow found a way to squeeze meth into the name of our county because so much meth is done here. And the house behind us has a huge dent in the door from when the police had to knock it down because they were selling drugs. That's crazy, Carol. I would think it would have like the opposite effect. Because Demerol is hydromorphone. So it's like chemically related to morphine. Oh no, wait. I think I'm thinking of Dilaudid. Whatever. Yeah, meth is like kills your face, your teeth. And thought you killed your friends. Don't forget that part, Baba. Honestly, it's a wonder we're married. Because early on in our relationship, we would go to parties and he would play Edward 40 Hands. And he would legit ask me if I would hold it if he had to pee, if I would help before he got to finish drinking. Yeah, yeah, he had friends in the car. And when he woke up, he asked about them, and they had never been admitted. So he thought they died. No, no. I smoked weed a little bit in high school, but I didn't like it because I would just watch Maury Povich and fall asleep. We were gonna do Special K once, but our bump fell on the floor and the dog licked it up. And apparently opposite effect because that dog was like tornado. Never a big drinker. I drank when I was 16 for New Year's. We went out and every table has like champagne and stuff. So people would drink champagne and then go dance and celebrate. And I was going from table to table stealing their champagne and I got wasted. And then I passed out in the middle of the street going to the car. And then I couldn't climb my spiral staircase. So my stepdad had to carry me up the spiral staircase. I got dizzy from going up the staircase. I threw up on the floor and I cried. And I was like, I don't know why daddy likes this. I hate this. I don't like this. And then the next day they took us to a buffet. And I was hungover and my stomach was turning. So yeah, I've always been afraid to drink because I don't want to end up like my dad. So if I drink, it's like a couple times a year at the most. Matt's a troublemaker and a hoe. I was also a slut in high school, except I was a virgin until like a month before graduation, and I was with my boyfriend for 2 years before we did it. So I had the image, I just wasn't. Oh my god, can you imagine your dogs on speed, Elizabeth? You think Edward's brother's afraid of Maui now? Sorry, yeah, Opie. Maui's the calmer, older one. And he's smaller, right? Opie's bigger than he is. I wanted to do ecstasy, but then my aunt was a party girl. So my aunt would go to Miami every year with all of her girlfriends, and they would always like, one year they did a theme, so they were like rainbow, and they had wigs, layers, and the same dress, but each one of them was a different color. And they went out there, and there was a guy that they knew that would always give them drugs while they were there, but he got his stash from a different supplier. My aunt got some bad shit. Her eyes started rolling into the back of her head, and she started seizing in the middle of the dance floor, and she was like, never again. And she told me that, and I was like, nope, I'm not gonna do it. Okay. Bye, Tink. Love you. Good luck with your surgery. Hope you feel better soon. Coffee. Coffee got him. Hi, Irene. How are you? Okay, can we stop talking about drugs? Why does that say freeze? Now it says partly sunny. That must have been from this morning. I don't have anything else to add. I haven't planned for us to go anywhere for Thanksgiving.
We haven't made any plans for anything.
Yeah, we don't. When we're just at home, Matt and I would be the only one to eat it, so we don't even. If we do like ham, because Aiden will actually eat ham, so we'll do like a little tiny thing of ham. But we'll be home, so I'm contemplating whether or not we'll go live, because I know there's that Christmas craftathon, but I don't think there's anything planned for Thanksgiving. So I wouldn't mind going live if somebody wants some company for an hour or two. But like, if no one's gonna be here, then there's no point. So we'll see. I don't know. But yeah. Canvases. Got two. So Sophie and Ashley will be getting theirs as soon as the other ones arrive, which I think hopefully at least 2 of the 3 boxes left will be here tomorrow, if not all 3. So then we'll ship those out. Okay, Carol. Then I will come hang out, even if it's just with you. I'll come hang out with you. All the killers come to my house. What? Probably the same time. It's Thursday at 2 Eastern. Yeah, even if there's just a small group of us, because we're just gonna be sitting at home anyway. And the people who don't have family to hang out with on Christmas, I saw it, Bev. That's right, because you Canadians don't have Thanksgiving, so I'll be here. Yeah, I'll be here. Because the people who don't have family to spend Christmas with, that'll be at the Christmas craftathon. We'll need some company for Thanksgiving, and my Canadian friends will have a normal day. All right, Bev, you gonna go watch Scoops? Ooh. Sophie, I told you that like 2 days ago when I created the group chat for everyone who was doing sneak peeks. Well, you already had your Thanksgiving. I'm not dumb. Okay, text me if I'm around. I'll try to come hop in for a bit. Hi, Angie. I'm actually getting ready to get off because I've been on for like 2.5 hours. Nope. I don't know. It's in your head. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll see Bev later. I'll see the rest of you in other lives and next week here if you
And
want
Saturday.
company. Oh, and Saturday, Scoops. Scoops Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, same place. Okay, I hope the rest of your day goes quickly. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I love you.
I'm talking to myself.
Oh,
I was trying to pull the wrong side of it.
Bye, best friends. Love you. Too many campuses, so little time. I want to work on stained glass. Okay, bye, bye, bye. Bye. Bye, Carol. Bye, Elizabeth. Bye, Angie. Bye, Sophie. Bye, Morgana. Bye, Cooter. Bye, Beaver. Bye, Anthony, if you're still here. Irene, whoever's just lurking in the back. Huh? No. Because Bev made me nervous.
Why did Bev make you nervous?
Because she was saying yesterday that she wanted to start having notebooks to take notes on everybody. And she already does like the Google Street View stuff.
Jeez.
How many are in here doing that right now? Okay, bye.